Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome back to The Long Dark. Yep, we're playing the same game 2 days in a row. I know, weird, right? Absolutely weird. Yeah, we're continuing the same run we did yesterday, because I want to get this personal best. Hey, Dawn, good evening, afternoon, good night, good morning, good time zone to you. How you doing, Dawn? I don't. I should stop being so horribly rude and do the needful. Hey, there we are. How you doing today, Don? Good to see you. Good to see you. We are 3 days away from Update Again, when all of every PC Long Dark player saves will go kaboom. People who are on console or Switch, well, they have to wait another month or so. You doing all right? You finished work 30 minutes early because you were sick of them all? Honestly, solid move. Power move, too. Yeah, not long. Not long indeed. You got a lot of people trying to do a lot of stuff in a hurry, which isn't good because this is a game where it's hard to do things in a hurry. All right. So folks, the plan today, as the stream title suggests, we got our heavy hammer, we got our coal, we got our scrap metal, and we're going to go on a big old forge fest. Then the best of all, we're at the Spence family homestead in Forlorn Muskeg, so we don't even have to worry about cabin fever. We do have to worry about wolves, of course, but as those of you who saw the end of yesterday's VOD will know, there's now one less wolf to worry about. So let's get started, shall we? Right, we had just put Astrid down for a quick midwinter's nap with fire going. Remind me, how much food do we have? We have a decent amount of dog food, we have a few cattails, which we will go out and get more, and we have the water. But there is no sense mucking about. We're going to pick up all this scrap metal, because all of this, save for maybe one piece, is getting made into arrowheads. And we have the heavy hammer. Lovely stuff. There we go. That's what we want. Just the one, please. Thank you, game. Now, how hot is that fire? 45 degrees. Okay, not nearly hot enough. I'll handle that. 38 minutes. Definitely not hot enough. We'll put that fur on there. That'll get us a little time. Stumbled across some figures of work that showed how much more work you do than everyone else. Then your boss sent a vague message to the whole team about a piece of work not being done right, so I shut down and left it. Honestly, yeah, that sounds like a good move. It's no, I don't want to cook. I want water. There we go. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Doc, because you said you were liking it there, and you were liking the new place. But you know, if they're not valuing you for what you bring to the table, that's not a really good sign. Okay, that's about 30. Okay, 30. 30, about 7. Okay, call it 8. See if we can do this in one go. And within we have maple syrup and a rifle cartridge. You know what? I'll take both. Not bad. You do enjoy the worst, you just wish others were. Yeah. Oh, and that is potable. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead. We're going to chuck all those on there. And we got these other scrap planks. Those are going to go in there. You're not going to eat a tree, Astrid. Calm down. In October, you cleared over 80 inquiries, which is one part of the job. Your team's average was 15 for the month. Ew. Because before you were blissfully... Yeah, I can understand that, but still, I mean, clearly you know how to do the job, and other people either don't know or don't care. Also, Will, hello, welcome in. And have we ever considered the thought that maybe Daunt is, in fact, the average one, and everyone else is below average? Also, how you doing, Will? Good to see you. Hope you and yours are doing well. Yeah, we're going to chase that dog food with some maple syrup, as Canadians are wont to do. You used to be the guy who did the most, then you wised up and still did the most. So, nothing changed then. That about right, Will? Okay, remind me, what temperature do we need? 150. Okay. You and the family are well? Good to hear. Okay, so let's... As I understand it, it's the coal that's really going to get the heat output going here. Hey, Mouse, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, actually, let's see. Will doesn't stream, as far as I know. I will definitely give Mouse a shout out too, because she is also rad and fantastic and wonderful. You used to stream. I see. Oh, almost right, 120. But we don't want to throw more in there because the old furnace here can only hold 12 hours of fire at a time. So, with that in mind, we're going to let that cook down ever so slightly. And we're going to give Astrid 1 hour nap. Would you go back to streaming at some point, Will, or is that just like a one-time thing and then you just don't have time anymore? Which, given everything on your plate, would be completely understandable. You gave it up after you realized it takes you 4 hours to decide what game you want to play. Okay, that's valid. Sometimes you just want to play to have fun. And by sometimes, I mean most times. 150. Okay, well, let's make more water then. Because I'm going off of a vague memory here, but as I recall, the most fuel-efficient way to go about this is to max out the fire without the coal. Let it burn down for a while, because as you can see there, it's the temperature is maxed at 120, so we want to get that down a few hours, and then put coal on there to kick the temperature up to where it needs to be, to where we can start forging. Like to do what you want to do and when you want to do it, and that's not conducive with building your brand. Hey, fair. I mean, anytime I have to say like building the brand, I feel bile coming up the back of my throat. But at the same time, that is kind of what you do as a streamer, even if you're not like out there giving people the full court press and whatnot. Ooh, intestinal parasites are gone. Lovely. Means we can have ourselves some more Wolfie. There we go. There's a full one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What will one piece of coal do for us? 1 hour and... Oh, wow. 1 hour and 20 degrees. Nice. So one more. Yeah, there we go. You like to Daunt. Dauntless, Bethesda, Aloysius, McGeeington. How bloody dare you? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Instead, I'm going to make some arrowheads. Okay, now we have like 16 pieces of scrap metal each. Ooh, each one gets us 2 arrowheads, and we're gonna be lousy with arrowheads by the end of this. That's something you'd be live for 4 days, 1 week, and then AFK for a month. Honestly, Will, you're not alone in that. From what I understand and have it listening to other people talk about, getting started in streaming, like keeping a regular schedule is difficult but important. When you had a schedule, it felt like you was forcing yourself. I can understand that. Honestly, I'm not unfamiliar with that feeling. But really, I mean, well, okay, if you're of a mind to do so, it's the thing where sometimes you have to force yourself. If the thing that you're interested in is like the brand building and trying to have something consistent that people can expect and come to look forward to. But if, as you said, you're just in this for grins and giggles, and doing what you want to do, then it's not essential. But at the same time, it can also be kind of dispiriting to just be doing what you want to do and then have 1 or 2 people at most come by and hang out. I can understand why people persevere, and I can understand why people say, you know what, not worth it. You got 4 gifts from Lego yesterday. Oh, for the in-laws to give to your son, and you have 5 free items. Yeah, that is a whole lot of Legos. Hopefully not the kind of Legos you can step on. You know what, Blizzard? I hear you. I don't care. We will forge until the cows come home. Or that failing, until the wolves go away. Happy watching and supporting you a lot. You happy with family time? It's why Hunter spent support of Daunt when she was trying to find the right balance. Absolutely. I do not envy anyone who tries to do this on the regular and keep Just like a family with a spouse, let alone like a spouse and kids. Because I know Mouse has a husband, but I don't, Daunt has Mr. Daunt and Mini Daunt. It having to run a household and hold down a regular streaming thing, wouldn't be me. But I have nothing but respect for people who manage to do that and even pull it off mildly successfully. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Will. How many arrowheads do we have now? Just the 16. Okay, but we have 11 arrow shafts, but we're going to find more birch saplings, I presume. We have 3 hours on the fire there. Well, no, there's more stuff we can break down. Easily more stuff we can break down. We'll let that go for just a little bit. Ooh! Accelerant. Always nice. And a fire striker to boot. 26%. But still, that's a handful of fire starts we didn't have earlier. We're trying to look on the bright side of life over here. You miss enough with your 9 to 5? Sure, makes sense. All right, and we're just going to keep at this. All right, so much for that blizzard. Oh, that's right. We're getting half a liter at the time. I have to remind myself. Aurora? Nope, just a very clear night. Lovely, lovely stuff. That's an even 20. How much scrap metal are we going to leave behind? 7? Netherlands, that, yeah, it is a 11 p.m. kick here, Will. So that is, it's the first decent USA kickoff we had all tournament. All the group games were 3 a.m. kicks here, which makes sense because they were scheduled for prime time in the US. Here, let's go ahead and eat we'll eat the pork and beans. That'll dry us out a little. Means we can have more of our water. Yeah, I think it's England Senegal. That's the 3 a.m. kick here tomorrow night. Although that reminds me, since it's at 11 p.m. start, and I usually stream from 9 to midnight, I might have to adjust the old schedule, start a couple hours earlier because I am not missing that. Real quick like a bunny. I know we have an extra can or 2. Yep, sure do. Astrid is actually very tired. Alright, not going to get us much heat, but it'll get us some time, and that's what we're looking for. Right now, just more time. What we got there? That says 5 hours. It's also an outdoor fire, so shouldn't be too difficult. We'll give her a nice 4-hour nap. We'll get close to daylight. You get to go to Annapolis tomorrow. Uncharted 4, and the other one they did remaster is only 20, so I'm going to grab that. Then Santa, very nice. Then the comic book store, then you come to change some light fixtures. Okay, that's a big finish to the day. I'm curious. Well, you'll have to let me know when you get back. Is this the kind of Santa where they still have kids sit like on the knee, or have they also gone to the one that I've seen, so much elsewhere is that now they have just kids like either sit or stand by Santa when they take the photo. And obvious reasons for that, of course. There are concerns about, unsavory elements and whatnot. 30 minutes for 4 pieces. Should be easy enough. Lovely. So new ones for $16. That's how you're going to make your life a lot easier. Okay, good. I am very much in support of better living through technology. 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have lots of water, but hey, why not have more? So you don't have to remove 6 pieces of glass to change a light bulb. Okay, that is... You know what, Will? That is reason to celebrate. I don't even own a home, and I can definitely see the value of that. Okay. So we have 5 pieces of scrap metal left. We have just the 24 arrowheads. That is honestly probably enough. You don't want to sitting on an old man's lap. Yeah, I'd say that is that's valid. That's just weird. Most definitely. Okay, we're just going to grab some of our water here because we also, actually no, hang on, do we have any? We do not. Okay, so first we need to make up some rose hips. And now we do the cycle where we cook, and as we cook, we craft. And actually, I think that's all is that all we can craft? That is all we can craft. Okay. I also need to do your ADHD test. Okay, is that like a formal thing with a clinician or some sort of thing? I'm not sure how all that works. Also not sure, like, okay, yeah.
Looks like I made it through another night.
I don't know. I mean, I hope you get the answers you're looking for. How about that? Are we gonna let that? Yeah. Well, how many matches do we have? Should probably look at our fire starting. 32. Okay, we have enough. Plus a fire striker. Okay, so we can let that burn out. I think we are even standing away from the fire. No, we are not. Okay. So maybe we don't let that burn out just yet. If you have it, it's good to know, and you can treat it and learn how best to deal with it. Yeah, that makes sense. So if we're standing over here, we're minus 10. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It is right at the start of the day. Oh, ugh. Okay, so we need more crow feathers. We have enough to make right now 5 arrows, which is, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's also going to make us very cold, which is not something I would prefer to do. But also, wow, wow. Okay, there was a dead wolf here just yesterday, like yesterday in game, and already it's gone. I mean, I know why, because it had clipped through, and then it had its corpse was actually laying inside the whatever this thing is, engine or whatnot. Uh, but good thing I got my air out of it when I did. That would have ended poorly. Also, I see some crows over there. Maybe we go take a look. Also, the wolf. Welcome in. Good to see you. I am glad to see a wolf in chat rather than a wolf out here near Astrid, because God knows we have plenty of those. All right, let's go ahead and drop a couple liters. We'll make Astrid more mobile. Is the idea behind these runs just to survive as long as possible? Uh, you are the Canadian wolf. Oh well, there's just the one. Well, welcome in. Um, in survival mode, Dawn, yeah, the idea is to just survive as long as possible. Now you can set yourself other goals like in between. Let's check out these crows here. If nothing else, maybe we get some more feathers, help us make one more arrow. But yeah, there is no yeah, that is yeah. There is no official win condition. Like you basically live until you don't. But it's like life in that the lack of a victory condition means you can set your own. Are you just going for a personal best? Do you want to, explore and map the entire world? Do you want to say be the protector of the bun buns and kill all the predators in a particular zone? Do you want to like sleep completely wrapped in furs? Something for which you get an in-game achievement, by the way. You make your own victory condition. Now, bear in mind, that's just in sandbox mode, what we're playing now. Like for story mode, yeah, there's a definite end. And in the challenges, like the little, there's a six, I think, 6 or 7 preset in-game challenges where you can just do whatever. Oh, really? You do whatever. There's a specific thing you need to do to end the challenge. Like, oh well, another hacksaw. Oh, don't mind if I do, Carl Bob. Thank you. Ooh, and a Stacy's grape soda. And most importantly, more crow feathers. Appreciate it, Carl Bob. Yeah, so then like in one challenge you have to travel around the map and then check all the computers while the aurora's going. Or say you have to get a flare pistol from one end of the map, take it to another, and fire it off to see if anyone else is out there. Or in one of my favorites, Escape the Darkwalker, you have this malevolent force of nature that's constantly on your heels, and you need to stay ahead of it and then find out how to deal with it. And I also like the the sound design in that particular challenge is, I mean, S tier. Is just top of the line. I played that challenge when I was in a well-lit room in the middle of the day, and I was still freaked out. A few more sticks. A little more water.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Uh, yeah, Wolf, the new update will absolutely be game-changing in a literal sense because you will no longer be able to play any of your games as long as you are on PC. And that is the other reason why we're pushing with this rundown, just so I can get another personal best on this particular difficulty level before saves are no longer playable. Am I going to stream it? That is the plan. I will probably not be among the first to do it just because it's coming out Monday the 5th in Vancouver, on Vancouver time, because Hinterland is based in Vancouver. So it'll be either like late in the day or like super duper early Tuesday for me, but I will get to it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Wolf. I appreciate it. You've been lurking, Mouse. You heard Darkwalker? Yes, or as I like to call it, D-dubs. Because we're tight like that. Yeah, I'm with you, Mouse. I enjoy playing the Darkwalker challenge, even if I don't necessarily enjoy what the Darkwalker challenge puts me through. There, there were some very stressful moments, as the VODs will attest. Particularly when, say, you you leave a campsite, but neglect to take the note with you. Not that I've ever done that. Oh, they need. No, no, no. We're gonna use sticks. But if you can manage to not screw yourself over with stupid mistakes like that, it's really fun. Your BFFs with D-Dubs? Oh yeah, we go way back, way way back. Astrid and D-Dubs actually went to college together. Fun fact. Why do you think Astrid's named Greenwood? You know, she's a big old hippie. Now, who could forget a note? I don't know what that's like. Nope, nope. You know, experienced long dark players like us would never do something silly like that. And especially not leave it behind in a zone where you need to go through another transition zone to get back and reach it. And you have to
Never been
use
scared
your
of anything
fog buster
before.
to make sure you don't get, you know, eaten up by poison fog while you're back fixing your mistake. Nope. Never happened. Never, ever, 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 ever. Okay. Have we gotten to the parasites yet? We have not. Well, bother. We'll just go ahead and have that sody now. Mm-mm-mm. High fructose corn syrup. Breakfast of champions. Or maybe brunch of champions, given where the sun is in the sky. Oh, bother. Okay. That is the last of our mushrooms, so we don't need to push that too much more. There we go. How's our cooking skill doing? Halfway to cooking 3. Not bad. And we have how much water? 2. Hey, there we go. That is exactly the news I was looking for. And just eat ourselves a little bit more wolf steak. Okay, so we have forged. Now, if we come over here, no, we are still, uh, yeah, we are still not quite temperature neutral, unfortunately. Hey, Sai, good to talk. Hey, you know what? Here we go. We were talking Darkwalker and who should show up, but, you know, King Darkwalker himself. Welcome inside. Good to see you. For those who don't know, Sai is a world record holder for speedrunning Darkwalker.
Lay down right here. I thought I'd never wake up again.
You know, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Quick 2 hour nap. Who was talking Darkwalker? Well, Dauntless here in chat was asking like if the point of runs like these are just to live as long as possible, and the answer is mostly yes. Although there are game modes like story mode or like uh, the challenges where there is a clearly defined endpoint. And we got 4 minutes. That is not enough. And so I was listing off the challenges, just trying to describe them rather than just give the names. But and then we got to talking about Darkwalker, which Mouse is a big fan of. I'm a big fan of, and like we are all as experienced long dark players, we would never do something as silly as like leave behind a note and then have to scramble back to collect it before the toxic fog kicks in. I don't know why anyone would even make that kind of assertion. It's just silly. Okay, so we have forged. And we have we have enough water. How about that? We'll go ahead and actually leave those. We'll leave those behind. Have a little pre-made for us when we come back here. And odds are we'll probably come back here. But can I... Okay, we're going to be very careful. We're only going to click on this plank so that we don't remove our path upward to the bed. Because that would just be bad. Did that go away? It did not. Okay. Bother. Have we harvested? No, we have not. We can harvest a couple more boxes. I had hoped to be able to make some arrows while here too. But the temperature, well, hang on, nope. We're far away from the fire and we're still 5 to the good. So maybe we could. Thing is, like, they take an hour each. You remember leaving your bedroll at Milton, having to go to HRV, Milton, Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf, and AC still. Yeah, not great, not great. Yeah, I imagine that was a very entertaining round, if nothing else, Si. Did, you know, no, I did put them on there. Wow, 200 degrees. Now that's a fire. You know what? We'll leave that one. Actually, real quick, since we appear to be unbothered, do we have a double safe? We do not. Ah, well. It was worth checking. Yeah, okay, we'll put that there. One more there. That's 4 hours. I at least want to get Astrid rested up enough to where we can get into Mystery Lake. Do we push to the... No, I think we go to Trappers. Trappers would be the logical place to go. Okay. We're going to make sure to take both cans with us. And then we're going to do the annoying min-maxy thing of drinking all our medicinal teas down to little bitty bites. So we get some calories in us, and we save on weight, and it's an easy way to get water. I will take 2 pieces of coal with us. Have we still not shaken off those intestinal parasites? We have not. We have a little dog food, we have some cattails. Unfortunately, it is rather foggy out there, but that also means the temperature is going to be agreeable. So, how many torches am I carrying? 3. All right, let's just go. No, we don't have to go to the camp office. There is a workbench in Trappers. No, no. Okay. Do we have one more stick on us? We have one more stick. There we go. One more torch for the road. Are we heavy? We sure are. Okay, can we sprint? We can. All right. That is fine. I would rather we didn't have to, but... So, we're going to head back across the way we came. Picking up a couple sticks, not too many, because again, we still need to be able to sprint if we come across weak ice. Although, if I remember correctly, on the way here, I managed to avoid...
Really walk with this much gear.
Oh, nope, there we go. Yeah, we'll just leave that wolf steak there. There's a... There's a wolf right there. Yeah, I'll get to you just a second. Yes, that is not what I wanted to do, game. How bloody dare you?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Anyway, as I was saying, we'll work our way back across here. We'll get to the railroad. We will pay a visit to poachers, keeping an eye out for Glitchy McFuzzington, but also keeping an eye out for say, rogue cattails that we might have missed. Like this little so-and-so right here. We will also be collecting tinder because Astrid remains terrible at starting fires. Yes, that's it. A warning shot. That's what that was. Not a huge fan of traversing the muskeg in foggy conditions, but the good part about it, if there is a good part about it, is one, it's warm. So we have that going for us, and as well, I have at least a general idea of the direction we want to head, which is that way. So as long as we just go that away, at some point we'll hit a rail line. And then orienting ourselves from there will be pretty easy. At least in theory. But then again, communism works. In theory. And there's the bar. But the bar is all the way over there, which is where we like them to be. We did... Did I leave firewood? I did leave firewood. How dare I? And you might be saying, Trooper, you just said you weren't going to pick up enough stuff a bunch of stuff to make you heavy. Yes, I did say that. And yes, I did it anyway. Because it takes two to lie. One to lie and one to listen. Did I come across that way or that way? I think we even came across this way. I'm not 100% sure. Nope. Actually, that is confirmation we did come this way. That's a burnt out torch right there. That also means a free stick. So I'm curious. I haven't seen Mouse. I don't think I've been in one of your streams since the announcement. Or or Sai, where is everyone on the Cougar? What do we think about that? Are we excited? Are we nervous?
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
I am. I don't want to. I don't want to say. I'm curious as to how it's going to operate and what the balancing is going to be like. Because if it's the way they describe it, it could be like a silent killer that can one-shot players, uh, which is going to make us even more paranoid than we already are. And who needs that really? But if they're going to make it more manageable, then they're going to have to underpower it. And oh my goodness,
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
mag lens, very nice. We can just leave that firewood there. But we'll definitely take the peanut butter. My goodness. You know what? We might should just power through that right now. It'll make getting cattails that much less urgent. There we go. And they've also said, or I don't know if they've said or if they've hinted that the cougar is going to be global, so it's something that could pop up in any part of Great Bear. So, nowhere is safe, presumably. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Initially, you were excited, Sai, but try not to think about the update so you won't get it for months. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm curious as to be whether an animal you can struggle with or not, and also what we can craft with it. Oh, that's it. That's another valid point. We've been able to make something out of everyone, even if like the Timbies don't have their own particular recipe. You can still make wolfskin stuff out of them. Okay, we came around the rocks, so we came around this side. So this is the way we want to go. Yeah, I think I can see the other side of the railroad tracks from here. So we are on the right path with the bear well over there. Yeah, because everything else they've announced sounds like anywhere from fine to actually pretty interesting. I'm I'm curious, like what. It said like they said they're going to make like beachcombing and fishing and whatnot more interesting, more interactive. So I wonder how they're going to manage that. All right, okay. This does not look familiar. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, and there's a reason for that. Okay, we're gonna go over this way. Yeah, agreed, agreed, Mouse. Yeah, I am. I do feel for all the for the console players because their choices like get spoiled or and watch people play or get stuck people watching people play their favorite game for at least 2 months because they said the early. I think it sounded like the earliest it's going to be out is late January, or dodge everything for 2 months and then I guess find other games to play and enjoy, which is it's a strange tactic from a video game company making your fans seek out other video games. But at the same time, in Hinterland's defense, it's not really their call. They got to work through Microsoft and Sony and all these massive mega corporations that they don't give a hoot. Who is Hinterland to them? I spy a wolf in the distance. But more importantly, I spy cattails right in front of us.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
You are, my dear, but I don't know that there's a good spot to do that. And the fog is both helping and hindering us, because I am not a... Oh, hang on. Okay, if we have a... is that a log bridge? Because if it's a log bridge, that's an indicator that's probably a direction we want to go. Okay, there are multiple wolfies over there. So, first things first, we're going to harvest that up, because no sense keeping it in the inventory. Okay, yeah, kissing rocks are back there. So as long as we're moving away from the kissing rocks, we should be fine. Can we get up here? Can we get up here? No. I would really like to get up here, game, but apparently you're not going to let me. That'll have to do. Excellent. Hinterland unable to roll out one map in the path, which included one new item. Be riddled with bugs. Took them months to fix, so after the PC update, which is Christmas, when they don't work over Christmas, they'll return to an awful lot of people complaining about bugs, and they have to roll back the update. Which, okay, yeah, that's valid, son. That is valid. You know, I particularly remember like the, yeah, because I remember like, well, wolves in particular, and other animals being like particularly buggy and you know, not user friendly or not behaving the way they were supposed to in the aftermath of past updates. So yeah. Okay, let's just keep going this way. No, no worries. I mean, this is, I mean, as hyped as people are for the update and the DLC, I mean, there's definite issues, and I think it was Katz who mentioned that this probably won't be a one-time thing because they're going to be rolling out new content every 8 weeks or so. Our non-PC players going to have to keep ducking and dodging and avoiding all semblance of all new content over and over again, because that's not great. That's not a good way to play your favorite game. Does anyone have confidence in that getting it right and not be completely broken? I mean, completely broken? I'm not sure. But I think it's almost. I think given the size of it, I think we about have to expect some bugs. But yeah, and you're absolutely right, given the time at which they're releasing it, and then Raph's not, in his given Raph's commitment to people, not making people do crunch or work over the holidays. Yeah, it's probably going to be well into January before they can start squashing the bugs that will more than likely come up. You can't even pick up coal or birch bark now without disappearing from your own inventory? Really? I was able to pick up coal with no issues. Or is that like a in a picking up coal in a different manner there, Si. I hadn't heard about that one. Is that a console thing? Is that an everyone thing? You pick up 20, you only get 15. Hmm. Yeah, I can't say I've experienced that, but that's definitely something to watch out for. Yikes. Yeah, that is definitely something we're going to have to watch out for. That is concerning. Blaze yesterday or the day before, PT out on a go. Culver picked up 5 and he only got 3. Okay, this is getting... Yeah, the fog is getting concerning. I mean, I appreciate the warmth and all, but... Let's see if we can start us a fire here right quick. Happening all the time, all of them the tourney with the birch bark. Okay.
Come on, little fire.
And that's new, right? Because that's not a thing that has been... I haven't heard about that happening for, you know,
Perfect.
for quite a while, or about the bug that when you... Oh, hey, fire starting too. Lovely. The bug when you enter a cave, it makes all the limbs disappear. Okay, see, that... I had something kind of like that happen to me. But I thought it was because... like, there was a blizzard that had kicked in, and they despawned during the blizzard. But if it was because I entered a cave, you need to leave render distance and return for them to come back. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna do 1 hour sleep real quick. We're gonna do some YOLO sleeping. Because it was weird. Because like, well, I went in the cave. Cause I went like in the cave like that's up high. That's up top behind the hunting lodge. And then I saw limbs that were out there. But then when the blizzard came in, they vanished. And then once the blizzard left, they were back. It was quite weird. Maybe 1 more hour of YOLO sleep. Okay. Honestly, still not great. So we're going to add a stick. Or grab a torch. That's a pretty crappy torch, Astrid. Oh, hang on. Back of the cave, classified as indoor, so when you enter the cave, everything outside of the cave is destroyed, as in limbs. And then when you go back out front of the cave, the limbs are gone, but walk around and come back 2 minutes later, the limbs will come back. That's going to take 10 minutes. How long do we have here? 8 minutes. Do we have a crappy torch we can add? We do. Okay, so once again, maybe we get a little better at pulling torches. Yeah, there we go. And the world around us is a little clearer too, so that's good. That's just terrible. You can do better than that, Astrid.
Bag is getting too heavy to carry.
Maybe you can't. Well, that's disappointing. Bah, trade. Hey kids, what do you say we start a fire? Anyway, well, that tells me that, one, we need to get the hell out of here. And two, we've drifted off course. Because that bear was not near us. We're not going to stop to drink or to eat. We are going to get the hell out of Dodge. And if it wants to run about all the way over there, you know what? I am happy to let it. Yikes. And after the shenanigans at the Black Rock prison, I also know that you need that fire directly between you and the bear, or else bad things will happen. Hence the urgency to start a second fire right next to the first one that I put together. Because the old rock there was in my way. This is the way, right? This is the way to the railroad? I certainly hope so. Can I, game, can I do the thing? Can maybe go like that? Okay, thank you. No, I want to go this side. If you drive it, don't put meat on the floor in four. Most guys can fall through the floor in certain places. Oh no. That is it's a bad place for your meat to end up. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, Sype. Yeah, I think we did. I think yeah, we did leave one piece of wolf steak sitting there on the snow in the back at Spence's, but no other risk other than that for now. But now, like when you say the floor, I mean just like lay on the ground, period, or like specifically on the ground, like in a cave, on the floor. Blaze off half a moose to ooh, oh, that's heartbreaking. And two of the people in the chat said it happened to them. Yeah, not in a cave. Okay, so basically on the floor anywhere. That is disturbing. Just outside on the ground. Well, okay, there should not be this much solid ground. Okay, now things are definitely clearing up, and I also know definitely what we did wrong. We veered well off course. Actually, instead of just going north, we went kind of like west-northwest. But the good news is that our the thing we were looking for all along, the railroad, is in sight. And actually, things are remarkably clear. Which also means the presence of clouds and the fact that the night's already halfway done suggests we're not going to get an Aurora, which I am fine with. And the bear that likes to wander around these parts, well, it has been dealt with. Didn't intend for that to happen, but you know. I already know the ground is buggy here with the duping tea thing. I just didn't know it was hungry ground that ate your meal. Yeah, that's a whole different kind of hazard. You got what is what's the Great Bear equivalent of the Shy Hulud? Snow worms jumping up and eating you from below. Oh, oh, birch sapling. Don't mind if I do. Appreciate it. Gonna make us even heavier, but you know what? We're just gonna go.
I need to find food.
You've got cattails, dear. You'll be fine. We don't need to go get food. We have food at home. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what the long dark needs. Graboids. Now, well, you know, it's honestly someone's gonna mod those in at some point, right? They have to. You have to stand still, or you have to find a way to walk without rhythm. Not move and have to stand still, not move and freeze. Well, hey, in that case, then Dunn will be in his element with his will stand still runs. Okay, I do not like this, so we're gonna make quick fire. Now we have a 75% chance of starting a fire off a stick, which is what is that? Yeah, that's 15% better. I'm all in favor of. Lovely.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, real quick. Nope, smoke's still going straight up, so we can probably do that. See if we have any other fresh sticks laying about. Or yes, or we'll settle for some mushrooms. There's a stick. And now all of a sudden it is eerily silent. But I guess that's the muskeg for you. One more stick. Yeah, I don't think we're going to YOLO sleep here. But what we can do is have one of these that'll also drop some weight off of us. 0.3, but still. Are we warming up? We are not warming up. Why are we not warming up? Oh, -1. 6. There. Good grief. Alright, and now we'll go back to making bitty teas and getting some calories off of those as well. Oh, actually, that is a very good idea. Are those all bitty teas? Those are all bitty teas now. Oh, except for that one and that one. Good. Now we're going to drop that. We'll let that get hot. And we'll drink most of that down. We will get the warming up bonus. Grab a couple torches. Those do not suck. Good job, Astrid. And we continue. There's one reishi that is not a biddy tea. Okay, well we're full up on water anyway, so that would kind of be a waste. But good spot, Sai. I appreciate that. Oh, do we want to go up and over, or we want to go? No, I think we have to go up and over.
I am too tired to think straight.
Because if we go down, I think that's weak ice down there. So I think the better way to go about this would be to come this way, and then go down onto the tracks. If I'm remembering correctly, which I might not be. That is always a possibility. Yeah, actually, I am misremembering, because you cannot go that way. So we gotta go this way. But that's fine. And, oh, hello. Just a random backpack sitting out with some...
I'll take it.
No, we will not. I think we can just leave those peaches sitting there. Definitely take those, though. Yeah, we came from that way. We were going this way. Is that? Nope, that is a rock. We do not need a rock. Okay, yeah, minor change of plans. Rather than pushing all the way to Mystery Lake, because well, we got sidetracked in the old muskeg. We're gonna go to Poacher's. We'll dodge the bear. We'll at least get Astrid a little nap, so she's not completely wrecked. And then when she's rested up, we'll go to Trapper. We'll complete the journey to Trappers. And I see, is that multiple wolfies? That is multiple wolfies. You gonna make this? Yep, we'll make that. Okay. Boy, not only is that multiple wolfies, I think that's 3 of them. Those wolfies look like bad news, so we're going to give them a wide berth. I'm not sure what their detection range is on this level, but I'm pretty sure we can probably get away from them if we stay this far out. I know this isn't the most scintillating gameplay, but you know, we're you know, you're watching someone play their second Stalker run. You know, it's I would hope you folks knew what you signed up for and is not peak long dark gameplay. Yes, Mystery Lake eventually. Do we have one more torch? We do have one more torch. No, we don't. Okay. Yes, we are headed to Mystery Lake. But because Astrid is as exhausted as she is, we're going to stop at Poacher's, catch a quick nap there.
Come on, little fire.
Then, once we get some Zeds in her, we will we'll push on. We'll go to Trappers, and then we'll unload more of this stuff we're lugging about. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, let's find that. Oh, there we go. Yep. Right there at the start. Silly me. Okay. We'll drop that there. We will also feed Astrid. Actually, let's have that. Nope. There we go. Get more torches. Lovely. Astrid's torch pulling has improved. And as I say that, she balls it up again.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, you're just... Nope, no. All right. Yeah, drink that. Excellent. So at least temperature bar is full again. Okay. God, okay. Triple, no. More, no. Quadruple wolves over there. And I don't know that we can dodge all of them. Okay, if it's just the one. Yeah, run off. Go tell your friends. Or rather, don't tell your friends. Just go away. No, this is not what we want. All right, come on, come on. Okay. And that torch is just about to go out. Quickly look up to the left. Okay, that is an intact radio tower I see over there. Have I actually wandered to the northwest side of the map instead? I think you're going the wrong... Okay. Which way do we want to be heading? I assume that way? Cave straight ahead. The way you were facing. That away or this away? 1, 2. The cave to HR... The cave to HRV. Wait, there's a cave from... Actually, you know what? If we can sleep inside, I'm all for it. You can get to HRV from Muskeg? Oh, Oblique Inlet. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, all things considered, yeah, let's go to the transition cave. Because more than anything, Astrid needs sleep right now. Okay, yeah, so we definitely got turned right the hell around. And actually, you know what? Okay, I'm not thrilled. I'd rather be going the way where we wanted to be going, but this is okay for two reasons. One, we can get Astrid some sleep, and two, there might be some coal in there, and we could use a little more coal. And is that? Yeah, I'm leaning forward in my chair, playing the well-established long dark game of Stump or Wolf. And on this level, it's a 50-50 shot, really. But I think you're right, Sai. I am. This does look familiar from some excursions in, and then coming back the opposite way during my attempts at As the Dead Sleep. All right, all right, all right. Come on. Honestly, I'd have taken the forge, because I. I'd be taking shots at these things if we weren't so low on ammo. But yeah, I'd have taken the forge because at least there'd have been a bed there, and I would have known which way I was going. You know, take two anyway. Is that all the shroomies? That's all the shroomies. Okay. Anyway, on we go. And yeah, as we are here, we may want to also uh, look into dropping off some more stuff because we were, well, I mean, honestly, a lot of that is probably like crafting materials and such. Oh, fudge. It's probably, no, I probably left a bunch of stuff in that locker at the forge. But that can be, that'll be something we can check on later. For now, oh, hang on. Can we do the little thing and we get the phantom coal before we change zones? Yes. We got one. We got two. Can we get three? We can get three. Can we get four? Nope, we cannot get four. Well, boo. Okay. First things first. Drop that. Do we have firewood? Yeah, kinda. Do we what? Wait a minute. Okay, Si, there you go. I picked up 3 pieces of phantom coal, and I only have the one. Well, so much for that. Let me just save that. That is, honestly, not a fan. I am not a fan of that particular development. No, that's okay. Honestly, I mean, that was cheesy coal anyway, but it would have been nice to have. No, you don't need to apologize, Si. That bug is not your fault, I assume. Okay. So we're back to just the 10 kilograms overweight, which is an improvement. So, it's already past noon. So there's a couple things we could do. We could actually go back to the
Smell of
forge
the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
and pick up some of that stuff we left behind, but honestly, we're too heavy as it is. Oh no, Si, Si, I would never accuse you of just making shit up to complain about Hinterland. I did. I know there are some people who might do that, but no, I don't. I would not hold that view of you. Also, why am I carrying around the heavy hammer? I should leave that at the forge. All right. Okay, pick that up. Weird that picking up my bedroll echoed in the cave. That's kind of disconcerting. Okay, and we can sprint again. Lovely. Gonna check the weather out here. It is, oh, Lord, more fog. Which again, I don't hate having the extra warmth. I do hate not being able to see a ding dang thing. Honestly, just use a fire strike. That's what I get for existing without having a torch out. Okay, so this furthers the dilemma we had previously. Because the fog is going to make it nigh impossible to actually navigate across, the ice itself. Actually, you know what? I am. Are we? We don't have any other torches, do we? No, we do not. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop in here, start a quick fire. I'm going to see, just real quick, like, whether I'm going to see whether if there's any coal real near where we are. Because I'd at least like to leave here with a couple pieces. Excellent.
Perfect.
Or that failing, just get a little bit more firewood. And if memory serves, if we can get to the we can find the little bed that's a ways back here, there's usually a flare there. That would also be helpful. And sometimes there's a bun in here, but there does not appear to be a bun in here today. There's some up the climb, nearly certain of it, plus a flare by the bed or a corpse. Yeah, okay, that's, yeah, that was kind of my thinking as well. Nope, that's just a plain old rock over there. I think, is it tucked away back here? I think it is. The wall kind of looks familiar. Yep, there we go. There is a marine flare right there. Good stuff. No coal yet, but let's look over here. Aha! We have coal and coal and cedar firewood. You know what? A 2-for-1 deal? I will take it. All right, so we'll head back to the front of the cave. We will definitely throw that log on there. Make some more torches, and then I think, as much as my instincts are telling me to go back to the forge, drop off the heavy hammer, grab some of those crafting materials we left in the locker. If that fog is still there, I think, what are we doing here, Astrid? If that fog's still there, I think we just hug the right side, we go around, we go into Mystery Lake, and we call it a day. I mean, we don't end the stream. I mean, like, we call it a day in Forlorn Muskeg. And we just keep the heavy hammer on us as an enthusiastic wolf deterrent. How about that? Okay, just yeet that over there. Cedar firewood goes there. We'll keep those on us, and we'll keep a few of those on us just in case.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
That is terrible, Astrid. Do better. There you go. That's what we like to see. That is not what we like to see. That is barely acceptable. I mean, I wish. It would be nice if there was some kind of science behind, pulling decent torches out of a fire. But if there is, I certainly haven't heard of it. Okay. Yep. So we're not in sprinting shape, but it'll just have to do. And now it's a beautiful clear day. Screw you, muskeg. Just playing with my emotions like this. Okay. So now the calculus begins anew with the same old problem. Come on. Boo. Okay. Yes, that is among the things it could have done. Um, man, you barely even you barely de-aggroed. Okay, seeing seeing 4 more wolves over there, I am I'm more persuaded of the wisdom to maybe head back to the forge and redistribute some loot. But first, let's see if it'll go 5 or 6 steps away before it decides to re-aggro this time. Oh, nope, never mind. It decided to refog over again. I want. Oh, hey, okay. All right, yes. So, second point in favor of going back to the forge. In addition to going away from the quintet of wolves over there, um, I did not, in fact, check the little houses that are on the way, and there might, if I remember correctly, there is a chance that there might be a storm lantern over there, and a storm lantern would be very handy. And some more crow. Was that a who's over here? Is that a deer corcus or a human corcus? That looks like a human corcus. Yep, that is Carl Bob. Hey there, Carl Bob. You holding anything? Oh boy, hello. Well, you're not holding anything necessarily, but you got a balaclava on you. And I will just take that all day, every day. Matter of fact, we're just going to pop that bad boy on us. Well, okay, maybe not. It's frozen. But eventually, we will pop that bad boy on us, and then we will look proper mean. But man, this place is just crawling with the wolves because they got, and now it's clear again. I just game. My heart can't take this. Stop playing games with my heart. My heart. My heart. That's how the song goes, right? I mean, temperature-wise, we don't actually. Temperature-wise, we don't need the torches. It's more for the wolves, and good practice for if at some point I decided to give Loper a try, because why wouldn't I? Now there is a cave, but it is not the cave we came from. Fortunately. Basically, yes. There you go. Yes, basically is what I was going for. I was going for legally distinct, non-DMCA triggering recollection of a song. So I am glad to see the panel agrees with me. We'll just pop our head in here real quick, like see if there's anything to loot. Any coal, perhaps? Feels that might be asking a bit much. And it, in fact, is asking a bit much. This cave has a whole lot of nothing. We still got a fair bit of daylight left. The wind is picking up, which does not bode well for our torches, maybe. But if we can get there, we can properly sort out our gear, leave the heavy hammer behind, because effective as it is against wolves, I can probably get a very similar effect with the pry bar, which we will keep with us. If I understand how those work. Those are the just get the wolf off you quickly without, taking or dishing out that much damage. Although, I think I heard this from Curie. Apparently there is like a chance with the heavy hammer that it can basically bash in a wolf's brain. Which I would be all in favor of, but that also requires you lugging around 2 kilograms worth of heavy hammer. And I'm not sure whether that chance is worth the investment of time, energy, and calories. Because we have the pry bar, we have the hatchet, we have the knife too, but I'm less convinced of the utility of the knife in wolf struggles. Not that it's not useful, it just wouldn't be my first choice. No, come on. Touch. There you go. And once again, at the corner, see a stump out the corner of your eye? That's a wolf, right? Come around the bend, see the stump. Ah, a wolf. Which I guess isn't a terrible instinct to have, because better that than the other way. See a wolf and say, ooh, a stump. A stump with glowing green eyes. Yes, dear, we know you're tired. And we can see a bed in the distance. You just gotta get there. We gotta push through. Persevere, Astrid. And then, once you are rested and fully shroomed up, we will put your navigational skills to the test once again. Because it can hardly go worse than last time. Yes, a growly stump. A hungry, growly stump. How many sticks do we have? 32. It's approaching enough. Okay, so we'll poke our heads around here real quick, because I think sometimes there's a hatchet, sometimes there's a storm lantern, or it could just as easily be nothing. That is always a possibility. Oh, no, there we go. I was going to say, well, according to the game, I've been here before, but I certainly don't remember doing that. But no. The little star with the name just a little slow to come up, but that's fine. That is okay by me. Also possible Polaroid. Oh yeah. I think if I remember correctly, the Polaroid mapping point is by the radio tower over on the other side of the tracks, which could be worth visiting at a later date. Well, we got a little container here.
This'll come in handy.
Uh, I beg to differ, Astrid. You do have gauntlets on at the moment. But we can turn it into some cloth, at least. Oh, hey. Speaking of, there is a suitcase right there. And a gunsmithing book. Hey! Speak of the devil. Good call, Si. Oh, nope, that is just some, another piece of scrap metal. No sign of a storm lantern, alas. You hate being right all the time. I know, it's a curse, isn't it, Si? But fortunately, I have spared you the fate of Cassandra and actually listened to you. So at least you have that going for you, which is nice. Okay, watching for wolfies, but I don't know they meander this far out. They're probably going to make themselves known once we cross the rest of the water here. Matter of fact, is that one? Yep, that's one right there. I'd say I hate it when I'm right, but I don't. I quite enjoy being right, most of the time. But maybe we can meander off this way, and maybe we don't need to make that particular wolfie's acquaintance. Particularly not when it's so windy outside, and there's a better than decent chance our torch is going to get blown out. So we'll take the back way in. Oh, hush. Okay, so maybe we'll leave these sticks alone as we meander on by ever so quietly, going over a blind hill which has never ended poorly for anyone. Isn't that right, Maria? I don't know if you've all seen that clip, but when I think it's Koru or when Tina does their little clips package, and there's this clip of Maria just vibing as she's running around Coastal Highway, and then she goes over a blind hill just outside the Quonset, and oh, there's a bear directly in front of her. Okay. First things first. It's getting lonely out here, so we'll get Astrid at risk of having some more friends. And we will once again start the furnace. And I will briefly pause to hydrate myself. Because as much as Astrid needs hydration, so does the streamer.
Come on, little fire.
Beautiful. I think we can spare a few sticks. And actually, here. Now, where did I leave all this stuff? Is it not in there? Is it in here? It is. It is not. Am I carrying it with me? Madre. I was carrying it with me the whole time. 7 guts, couple deer hides, cured saplings, not cured sapling. Although, now we can move this in there. Damn near fill it up. Okay, do we want multiple hacksaws with us? No. We can actually leave both of those there. Just take the one with us. That'll save us some space. We will take those. Still don't have a storm lantern. Still don't have a flare gun. Still don't have a revolver. There, we'll just stash those there. Stash that. Oh, yes. Yes, okay. Another thing we can do is, good thing past Astrid remembered to leave some water there because we can do another cooking spree because that's got 4 hours on it.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You just... Okay, we'll start with that. Okay, you're tired. That's fine, Astrid. That's fine. Real quick, let's cook up those rose hips.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
You don't say. Okay. Might not be the most efficient way to do this, but we're just gonna do a quick 1 hour nap and then let water go in the meantime. We'll do that a couple times, build up a water store, and then the cookathon will return. Okay. Is that? Nope. That's just a regular old nightfall. All right, that's fine. I was hoping for an aurora. Maybe we could, do some mending while we're waiting. Nope. We're gonna do that. Oh, just the 33 reishi mushrooms then. Okay, so please for to cook the reishi mushrooms, and then do we have? Let's sort by weight. There we go. There's one. And another. And one more. And that is actually it for our full-size teas. Okay. How much time do you have on? You have an hour and a half. Maybe a few. There we go.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Bother. Okay. That was a mistake on my part. Should have been crafting up those reishis in that time, but no problem. Now we're in a rhythm. It's also going to take it's actually going to take quite a bit of water. If those take 0.25 liters each. How much water do we have on us? 5 liters. Oh, okay, well, we might get away with it. And you're back. Welcome back, Will. Good to see you. The fact that it looks like we are in exactly the same place we were when you left is part of a brilliant strategy jointly forged by myself and Sai, because we thought it would be a good idea to come back to the forge, drop off the extra stuff we're carrying, cook through some of these reishi mushrooms we've been accumulating, and get Astrid a good sleep. It definitely was not me getting lost in the fog, getting turned right around, and ending up basically doing a big curly Q. That's a ridiculous assumption, Will. I don't know why you'd even make it. Okay, nope, that is just that's just wind, which is fine. Absolutely. We went out onto the ice to menace the local wolves, to ensure our power projection, and to demonstrate our fortitude. And with that accomplished, we doubled back strategically, and now we're cooking a bunch of teas because we can, and because it's a really cheap way to boost XP. And it's also a good habit to get into if you're going to play at the higher levels where food is much less scarce and you basically need to survive off of teen animal carcasses. Oh, fudge. Well, that's disappointing. I completely forgot. Fires are not infinite. But strategically so. You know, mistakes were made, but not by me. No, I don't. We're not so dire we need to use accelerant. Also, we have 7 accelerant. Well, because I guess we found 4 in that crate
Come on, little fire.
upstairs. That's probably a large reason why we have so dang many.
Perfect.
And you know, large amounts of accelerant, not a bad problem to have, if I do say so myself. Let's head back over here. How much water? Still got 2.8 liters, which is plenty. Probably. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the idea is these teas take 13 minutes to cook, and then preparing mushrooms takes 15 minutes, so they roughly line up. Hello? Thank you. So you'll be able to burn through that, and then, or so you'll get through that, and then the tea. What? Astrid, my dear, you're standing right in front of a fire. Is it not warm enough? Nope, we need 5 more degrees. Well, that sounds like a job for hydrocarbons. There we go. Now we're at positive. I was wondering whether Fire 2.0 was hot enough, and sure enough it wasn't. Okay, that's got an hour and a half on it, which is great. going to take that. Nope, that's just that's a clear night sky out there. So that is an hour and 25. Awesome. 1 point. Okay, I could do with one more half liter of water. And if we bust this open, how long is that going to take? 45 minutes. All right, that's fine. Nothing special in there. No double safe. Ah, boo.
Oh, I'm starving.
Not that we're in dire need of more loot, but, you know, every little bit helps. All right, we'll put the reclaimed wood on there at the very least. Okay, grab these, sort by weight, and we'll do this little routine again. Because boy, do we have some full-size teas now. Okay. And for future reference for me, it takes about 4 of those to completely refill the thirst meter. And we'll give Asher some cattails too. A good digestive before going to bed. Okay. Sun actually might be close to up in 3 hours. What do we leave in there? Oh, more antiseptic. Probably just lousy with antiseptic. Okay. We might be able to milk an extra hour of sleep out of this, given that it's an outdoor fire. But we don't want to make any hasty assumptions. And of course it's foggy. Why wouldn't it be foggy? So, we'll just, we'll we'll do like Gandalf said. We will do what we can with the time we have. Maybe a little sunrise will burn off some of that fog. Nope, if anything, it'll get thicker. Well, I return to my earlier point. Screw you, muskeg. Just pick a weather. Not much better. You know, I have to wonder. Since we were talking about the incoming update earlier, I have to wonder, like, what would trigger what is it, insomnia? And I was wondering if okay, can we get this? 7 sticks for 10 minutes? That's not a bad return. I was wondering if like only like if like these little micro sleeps might be one of the things that could lead to that, rather than getting a full proper sleep in. If if you were to I guess do things that in real life would like really mess with your circadian rhythm. But then again, if you're going for realism, you wouldn't necessarily be able to just schedule yourself to sleep for exactly 1 hour. Handy though that would be, I would actually greatly appreciate that if you could sleep for exactly how long you wanted to sleep without an alarm clock or such. Okay. I will take 1 piece of coal. We will leave the rest here. Stuff. Our crafting materials are with us. We do not need charcoal. That is a crappy bow. We'll leave the hacksaw here in case we need more scrap metal. We can hack, 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 slash, slash, slash. And we also have some there. Oh, yes. I will be taking the n00b bow because that'll be reliable. We're going to leave the heavy hammer here. We have some torches. We'll grab a couple more. We have a can of dog food and cattails, so, food-wise, we really do need to get moving. Like, oh, yeah, gosh, I never even put on the balaclava. How big of a dum-dum am I? Okay, we'll leave a mag lens here. Oh, and that is pretty much all the room that has. We're not...
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Those are 20%. I don't care if anyone needs that. They can have it. All right, the fog is not as bad as it was previously. We are going to take that. We are more than slightly rested, so that's good. Yeah, go back to drinking down our full-size teas. Lovely. Feels like we could have got more cattails, but honestly, the fog has just been brutal. We will, however, there. Liter and a half goes. That'll make us much more mobile. And we will take a few torches. A few. Not a lot. Not a couple, but a few. We're being responsible with Astrid's carrying capacity. Oh, that's a good pull, Astrid. Nice job. Okay. So, take 2. We are leaving. Well, we're much less encumbered than we were previously, which is progress. Are we going to grab more sticks on our way out? Of course we are. Yes. Even if I wanted to stop myself, I couldn't. What's that, Packer? When you want Wendy to know you're here rather than modding for her? Okay, hang on just a second. Let me go to pull up WHEN_DY. Hi, Packer. Good to see you. Hope your week's going well, and you are prepped and ready. I assume it's not the NFL playoffs yet, so you still have some Packers to watch, some Packer football this weekend for you. Mods have left. Citation needed there, Will. Okay, yeah, are those crows ever not cawing? But I guess we're just handing ourselves off from was it a murder of crows to a murder of crows? But this time, we will stay on course. with our mission objective in mind. We will not be distracted by any bears, because there's no bear to be distracted by. Will we find it at any point? Probably not. Am I bothered by that? Slightly. But at the same time, I mean, finding a bear carcass is not high on our list of things to do. Top of our list of things to do is to find the railroad and get the hell out of Forlorn Muskeg. We've already... I don't want to say we've been here entirely too long, because we spent almost 2 weeks in Broken Railroad. But it is time to move on. But first, cattails. Oh, yes. Hey, actually, something I just reminded myself. I'm not sure why, but uh, you folks, those of you who played The Long Dark, you know how when you start a new run and you're allowed to pick your zone, it tells you like, oh, this zone is for intermediate players. This zone is for, beginning players or whatnot. How do you think Hinterland describes Blackrock? Ooh, there's a hunting blind. Oh, and things are opening up nicely. Hey. And the fog's burning off. Yay! But yeah, folks, what tier do you think Hinterland puts Blackrock at? Hey, here's all the cattails we missed. Ding, ding. Look at the big brain unpacker. Blackrock is intermediate. HRV, advanced. Ash Canyon, advanced. Timberwolf Mountain, advanced. But Blackrock, intermediate. Oh, and if you're wondering about Bleak Inlet, keep wondering, because it doesn't tell you. It does not give it a description for X level players. Yeah, who is it? Ruach Gorth actually mentioned that last night. I was going to check on that before I ended the stream, but then I didn't. So I checked today before the start of the stream, and yeah, it turns out he was bang on. There. Before we do that, go ahead and keep on torching it up. Timberwolf should be intermediate. Yeah, honestly, I can get behind that, because, oh, hey, more matches. I will never say no to that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Hey, that's the sex percent milk. I mean, I guess I'll take that, if only because it would feel weird to leave a dress shirt there. Thinking Blackrock should be lethal go if you're feeling frisky. Well, yep. Okay. And thanks to, man, look at that. I mean, weird now there's not a cloud over us, but there's a bunch of clouds on the horizon. But this is fantastic. This is the kind of weather we needed yesterday.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Actually, I rescind that statement. That is not the kind of weather we needed yesterday, because We were carrying around the heavy hammer when we didn't need to. Yeah, okay, I can see poachers. It's out there. That's where we want to be. Yeah, so I mean, annoying as the fog was, and annoying as getting lost and wandering into the little quintet of wolves over there. Seriously, there's at least 4, maybe 5. We were able to double back, regain our composure, make more torches, which is also very important. For me, anyway. And rebalance Astrid's load. So, we're going to call that a strategic retreat. Again, part of the absolutely brilliant, forward-thinking, in no way done on-the-fly strategy created by me and Sai. And I will also say that another fringe benefit of getting turned around in the fog is we can also pick up all of those cattails that we didn't get earlier. Because cattails are life out here. Okay, now we're gonna snake our way back. And we're gonna keep that big red hunk of wood in sight as we travel. Absolutely, Sai. We are pros. Everyone needs to get on our level. I have always said that. Yeah, Kimiota? Feh. Wands? Feh. Perfect trip? Who trip? Sai and Tripper. We are the standard bearers. Okay. If memory serves, we don't want to go across there. That is not the kind of ice that can support a person. Ooh. I mean, we need to get going, but ooh, cattails. And also, ooh, more tea ingredients. Ooh, yeah, I want. Which also brings me back to the update. I'm curious about soup. Like, is soup going to be forgive me, a souped up version of tea, or is it going to have like its own different set of benefits? Will you be able to keep soup inside let me give it the proper term here, inside a thermal flask? We want to make sure no one gets sued, so we will use the generic name, not the copyrighted one. But I will say, like, the addition of soup intrigues me. And just like the expanded cooking in general, I think it could be a real big positive. Not that like there's not like the cooking in now is bad, but I like the I mean, it's if we're gonna have characters in Wilstrid or Ashdil who like know all these recipes just on the fly, especially like how to make a pilot and a medical researcher know how to make animal skin clothing and all these tools and such, just I guess by virtue of being Canadian. Yeah, why not recipes too? Anything hiding in here? Nope. Looks like a good place for a fire, though. And more rose hips, more lovely, lovely rose hips. We'll get out of here someday, I swear. Where I can see where we want to go. But there's just loot. There's too much loot. I must have the loot. If only there was some device, some craftable piece of conveyance that would enable me to carry even more loot and move even slower. If only we lived in such a world. Alas. Anyway, did I go around the wrong side? I went around the wrong side. Again. I always seem to do that. And say you're an interloper player. Are you ever going to craft the travois for out of anything other than curiosity? Are you ever going to have that much stuff to where you're going to need it? All right. Keeping our head on a swivel. You can duck under that branch that was dropping you just said. Okay, appreciate that, but I am keeping my head on a swivel both for more cattails and also because I know we are getting close to glitchy bear territory. We're also down to 2 torches, which concerns me. I'd say that's something we need to stop and rectify, but I mean, it feels like 7 degrees. So it's not, if not for the threat of wildlife encounters, it wouldn't even be that necessary. I think it's going to be useful for transporting bear moose to a cave. Okay, yeah, that is a good shout. Yeah. Mouse and Sai, yeah, that is. Yeah, especially to avoid issues around quartering. Because I would imagine people, I mean, quartering feels like the right thing to do if you're under time pressure, but then, like, are you going to be able to, carrying all that stuff is, stupendously heavy, and that's assuming like the quarters don't say vanish into a hillside, which has been known to happen. So yeah, if you can just pop all that on a sled or whatnot, yeah, I can see how that would be quite useful, especially if like you were able to bring down a bear or a moose. Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. What was likely built late game out of boredom? Sure. I was just thinking that with that bear that we popped earlier, that apparently has since bled out and died. That is bear kill number 2 for me. Anyway, um, looking, listening for bears. Seeing none, we continue. Oh! Revolver cartridge, lovely. Rifle ammo, big fan. Coal. Goodness. These poachers were loaded.
I'll take it.
Good grief. Time is it? You know what? We're here. We have a fire barrel. We have a lit torch. And we have a silly amount of coal now. Let's use some of it, shall we? Because Astrid could use a quick nap. She is getting rather fatigued, what with all the cattails and cattail heads and other various and sundry loot she's lugging around. And now that we're here, even if the weather decides to go to crap again, is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing we can warm up. I think we just eat. Yeah, even if the weather turns against us, we can navigate our way from here. Even I know how to get to Mystery Lake from here. 58 cattails. It's okay. Could be better, but it's a start. Okay. I think we are sufficiently hydrated. Maybe we'll put one more stick in. Actually, how about a few? Because we're going to get those sticks back when we break down these torches. But first and foremost, we need Astrid to take a quick naparoonie. Get some of her energy back. Because even if we get into Mystery Lake, we're still going to need to go down around the bend and find trappers. And of course, the fog is back. Okay, they got 5 of those things. All right. Well, that's going to be 10 minutes. Do we have 10 minutes on the fire? Kind of. Might lose internet for, well, some idiot thought it'd be a great idea to move things around. Of course, Reddit is converted. Well done, Hey, Sai, if you need to lurk, go right ahead and lurk. These things happen. Or we are happy to have you here in, whatever capacity you can manage. And we will keep one stick on us for fire starting purposes. But we will grab some fresh torches. Preferably some non-crap fresh torches, if you can be bothered there, Astrid. There you go. That's our girl. No, please do not extinguish the torch. You need to move the router, so it'll stay on, but it should... Okay, hey. Do what you need to do, boss. We'll be going for a little while here yet, so, go ahead. Okay, those are leather gloves. We do not need leather gloves. Yes, we're going the right way. The kissing rocks are over there. So as long as we keep the places we've been on our right, we'll get to where we need to go. And again, as always, keeping our head on a swivel, because we know who hangs out around these parts. And they're not the kind that we want Astrid to be spending any time with. Because they are, I'll say it, a bad influence. I don't believe hanging around with them is to Astrid's benefit. That might sound prejudicial of me, might even sound speciesist, but you know what? Someone had to say it, so I did. But of course, for more cattails, yeah, we'll go a little off the beaten path. Only a little, though. We need to keep the eyes on the prize. The prize, of course, being not being in Forlorn Muskeg. I don't want to denigrate the muskeg too much. It did, of course. It has the forge, which we are a big fan of. It also has oodles of cattails, of which we have acquired maybe a third, a half if we're lucky. But you know, the weather can't decide. The fog, it comes, goes. The wolves, they just keep coming. So much as we have enjoyed our time here, it is time to move on. And explore Lac Mystère. With all apologies to Mel and the French language. So first thing we do, we go to Trappers. We dump some stuff there, especially because there is a chance of a revolver spawning there, and I would be a big fan of that. Because we have ample revolver ammunition. Just nothing to do with it. Okay. Intestinal parasites is gone. That's very nice. We don't have any more wolf steaks to take with us. There's probably still at least 3 or 4 sitting outside the hunting lodge, but feels unlikely we're going to be heading back there anytime soon. There is also the possibility of a moose making an appearance out in front of Trappers. Or that failing in at the you know, the pond with the name that I can never remember. You know, there might be a moose there. We have brought down a bear this run. We would call that a secondary goal as we hurtle toward, you know, update Geddon. If we could bag a moose, I think that would be a fitting way to send out this run. Hey, Killer Tuna, welcome in. Actually, will you listen in while you're setting up holiday garlands? Well, let me contribute to the festive holiday atmosphere by giving you a good and proper shout out right there. But welcome in, Killer Tuna. I hope the decorating goes well, and there are as few tangles as possible. So I remember it's been a while since I've set up a tree because I have a tendency to live in tiny apartments that don't have room for such things. But I really, even on Stalker, we have the disappearing firewood. Man, this game, this is some wacky stuff happens. two of you, huh? Oh, that torch better stay lit. I don't think that torch is going to stay lit.
I can use this.
Sure, sure, whatever. Charcoal, really. Now, I know there is another wolf right on the other side of that there. Eyes, laid eyes on it. It's right there. And we don't have any more torches, so here we go. All right, come on. We're on a timer here. Get away. Yes, very good. Run that direction. All right, well, this is going to be noisy for a little bit. My apologies to those of you who are listening in and trying to chill, but, you know, that's flares for you. Actually, why don't I do something intelligent for once and use this opportunity? There we go. Then we can trade in a lit flare for some torches, maybe.
Come on. Come on. It's getting dark out here. Perfect.
Oh, and just in time, too. I see a stick over there. Okay, that should get us enough time to break down some spent torches. And that'll get us probably enough cover to at least get to trappers. I don't actually have any spent torches. Go me! Anyway. Okay, so we traded one lit flare for 2 torches. Eh. It's an exchange rate. How? Here we are. We're almost 20 kilos overweight. Actually, there's something we can do to fix that. All right, so the idea, while we're in Mystery Lake, we're going to have a quick stop at Trappers. Loot that, obviously. Oh, yes, we're going to make arrows. Wasn't warm enough at the forge to make arrows that far from the fire, but obviously Trappers being indoors, not a problem. We will be on the lookout for a moosin. As we said, that is a secondary goal. The primary goal, of course, being beat 25 days. I feel we're reasonably on course to do that, especially as we are far from many Timbies. But I think I think we're going to have our main base of operations still at. Do we want to be at Carter Hydro, or do we want to set up shop at the camp office? My next question is, how much fishing are we going to do? Probably not much. Oh, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, you skipped the chat rules by accident? Well, you know, it's... if you missed them, don't be cool, hang out, don't be a dingus. That's basically the TLDR. But welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah, we are currently on our way to Trappers, moving ever so slowly because we are ever so overburdened. But, as a loot goblin, this is Astrid's lot in life. Once we're there, we'll be able to offload a fair bit of stuff and be much more mobile. And if we're very, very fortunate, there'll be a moose in the neighborhood waiting for us. I don't... Did that torch went and hid inside a tree. Well, by golly. Well, yes, the authorities can't accuse us of littering, can't they? They can't see it, they can't prove anything. Okay, much as I am loath to pop my head over a blind ridge and, well, quite possibly have a bear waiting over there, I do want to see what, if anything, is lurking ahead of us. Because this is our last torch, so if we need to start shooting, I'd prefer to know ahead of time.
I'm getting tired.
You sure are, Astrid. Nope, that's a rock. Rocks don't tend to bite, so that's fine. Alright, there's the clearing. No obvious signs of bear or moose, so 50-50 isn't bad. And what do we want out of trappers? Well, we could, I'd say high top of the list. Oh, no. I spoke too soon. I believe that is a bar right up there. But it's also very far away, which is exactly where we want the bears to be. We're just going to keep on a-trucking. But what do we want out of trappers? Ideally, a storm lantern and a revolver, because we have plenty to fill up both of those, but we have not had either of those yet in this run. Keep an eye on that bear as we pass right on by. No sense having that out. Do you have a deer over there? That's handy. Probably leave that alone for now, but I will check for feathers. Because we're also going to be doing some arrow crafting while we're in there. Oh, nope, there is a feather. Thank you, game. Very generous of you. Anything hiding back here? Yep. Oh, and another feather. Okay. 2 is not a bad haul. Yeah. We're going to get there, Astrid. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. All right. And now that we know, if there is a moose spawn in Mystery Lake, it's not here. Our next spot to check will be, the pond. The pond with the name and the thing, and yeah, you guys know the place. And that failing, maybe the marsh out behind the cabins by the dam? Could be a possibility, or, or we just continue our moose hunt elsewhere. Because we do have the rifle, fortunately. Um, I'm not sure about its condition. We'll probably want to check that. As we were a little liberal using the rifle to clear out the wolves up by the hunting lodge in Broken Railroad. So that is could be a little wear and tear on it. Okay.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Will it though? We put those in there. We definitely don't need all of that. Okay. Looting in the dark, not my idea of a good time. So we're just gonna head over here. And break that down super duper quick so we'll have something to start fire with. And we'll just chew through our very respectable collection of cattails. And then we'll put Astrid to bed. Okay. And then we'll get, hang on. Do we still have heavy teas? We do still have heavy teas. Okay. Gonna focus on those first. Trying to inculcate good habits. Eh? Oh, we're not thirsty. That's why. Haha. Well then. Okay, sun not quite up yet. So we will keep it this. This will also get us some cheap and easy calories as well. Which means we don't have to dip into our very respectable collection of cattails, which is better. Because what's the use of collecting something if you're not going to hold on to it for as long as possible? Okay, there we go. Oh, Storm Lantern. Whew. All right. Thank you, Jeremiah. Good call. Oh, another revolver cartridge for a revolver we do not yet have. And another rifle. Okay. Well, we might as well start looting.
That'll be useful.
Ketchup chips. More lantern fuel. Storm lantern, absolutely. Well, we'll keep the cooking pot there for now. I'll go ahead and drop that. A note left behind. Yep. Hey, herbal tea. Lovely. Bandage, sure. More antibiotics. We're almost as lousy with antibiotics as we are with disinfectant. Snare, maybe we'll just leave that there for now. Ooh, another rifle cartridge. Not unwelcome. Firearm cleaning kit. Lovely. Pork and beans. And a sewing kit. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been waiting for one of those. Because we burned through the fishing tackle super quick.
You never know. Could end up being useful.
I think it's 10% condition per repair, so they don't last very long. Another jerry can. That's like our 6th or 7th jerry can. Absolutely wild. Okay. Pop this open real quick.
This'll come in handy.
That will come in handy. Shoes wise, we're good. Oh, good. Good job, brain genius. Just carrying around a green birch sapling. Okay, time for some offloading. Well, we surely don't need another can. Yep, we'll grab that. How full is that?
Guess be prepared for anything.
Ooh, that is a chunker of a jerry can. Till 2.5 liters. Appreciate that. Don't have a lot of use for it now. Oh yeah, what's our rifle at? Oh, 67%. Okay, yeah. We probably should clean that out at some point. Okay, spare clothing. Which we really should not be carrying around with us, but we are. Um, hold on to that. That goes, that goes, those go. Why am I not wearing that? You absolute silly sausage. All right, there we go. There will be repairs at some point, but for now, we'll just stash all of those there. Honestly, we don't need, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 mini teas. Call me wacky, but that's probably more than we will likely need. And 66 cattail heads? No. Okay. There's that taken care of. No, that's fine. That's what we want. And then in here, we'll stash those, those, and those, and those. And, nope, that's an arrow that's been used. Arrow shafts aplenty, arrow heads aplenty. Okay, real quick, let's finish up the looting. What percent is that at?
Never know. Could end up being useful.
77? Any ammo in that one? There is not. But we could save on the rifle cleaning kit, so let's go ahead and unload that. Then we'll just drop that and then stash it, I don't know, about right there. Rifle ammo, very good. Another book. All right, that is this place good and looted. And we're still well, hey, we're also carrying around what, rose hips, which we can make up. We can also prepare that birch bark, which I am definitely going to do, if for no other reason than I can avoid the game trying to trick me into using it for tinder. Because this game can be tricksy like that. Right? And when we don't need to be carrying around 2 pry bars, I feel fairly confident in that. Let's actually take a sewing kit. We'll leave the fishing tackle behind, both for so when we actually go fishing, we'll have that available, and so we can, when we do repair, we're actually using the good stuff. Because there are some repairs that need to be done. Matter of fact, why don't we start now? Lovely. And only 5% off the condition of the sewing kit. And it's the only pair of underwear we have, so we should probably take good care of it, because last thing you want to do is be wandering around Great Bear with no undies on. That would just be scandalous. Come on, Astrid, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. I knew you had it in you. All right, real quick, let's pop our head outside, see what we're dealing with weather-wise. Uh, Not bad, save for it being quite windy. We're actually just fine in terms of temperature, so how about we go grab that deer, see what it's got on it. We'll crouch down to make sure we avoid drawing attention to ourselves. Okay, let's go ahead and use the hacksaw. Save some condition on the hatchet there. An hour, 45, 30, very good. Oh, hang on. Must remember, drop any stank-inducing items so we don't draw any unwanted attention. You know, like from that thing over there. Just, just a thought, just a playful thought. Hey, Hedgie, welcome in, good to see you. Let me take a quick timeout and give you a proper introduction. How you been, Hedgie? How's your week going? Good to see you. Do we have sprinting capability? Well, not like that, but we do. Okay. Because given given who is in the neighborhood, it would behoove us to not hang around very long with this level of with a full corpus of stank on us. So we're going to grab, and we're just going to go. One garland hung. Hey! First step to victory, Killer Tuna. Running. I think we're okay. So, quick like. Gonna drop those out there so they don't spoil anymore. You got called by the building manager after 3 months. Your apartment has finally been repaired. Nice, Hedgie. That's great news. So how soon can you move back in and make it your apartment again? I mean, if you're saying it's actually repaired, like as soon as possible. I would hope. Maybe there are still other things that. Oh, that's what you're waiting to hear. Okay, that makes sense. we'll just get these out of the inventory, if nothing else. You need to walk through, Andrew inspect it. It's all fixed now. Fantastic. That must be like a load off of your shoulders then. Actually, oh, hang on. Actually, those are all. Are we gonna take those? We can take these books with us. Here. Can I use? Okay, no, we can use. We can use. 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 Okay. So we haven't actually read all of those, but that's fine. Well, we don't need that because we still don't have a revolver. So go ahead and move the revolver ammo in there too. Don't need practical gunsmithing because never mind that. So we have sewing, harvesting, and cooking. Let me check the old journal here real quick. Harvesting, we're very close to level 2. Cooking, we're very close to level 3. That'll be nice. What was the other one? Cooking, harvesting, mending. Mending, oh god, mending takes a dog's age. We should take the mending book, actually. If we're going to have, like, a stop to read book. Because, man, does that take a long time. So we just need it for the leasing manager when they'll let us in. Okay, so you're still in hurry up and wait mode, but, in a good way. We have one more full-size tea. There we go. And that actually gets us underweight again. We have a little bit of firewood. It's a much more hopeful and imminently good wait mode. Yeah. And honestly, you've earned it after... God, there's a... Oh, right. Never actually loaded the silly thing, did I? Do we? I mean... No. Rock? Did I leave all my rocks behind? Well... No, 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 no. This is dumb. This is not a thing we will be doing. Because we want this run to continue. Yeah, nah. Oh, that does remind me, I should pick up a rock somewhere. Just for, just in case. Just the one, just in case. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, no, I know, this little area is usually, crawling with bun-buns, but seems to be bereft of bun-buns at the moment. I hope the... Oh, okay. There is a bun-bun. Hey, buddy. Don't feel like spending any ammo on you at the moment, so you are free and clear. Just don't go too near that bear. I don't know how it would react to your presence. All right, so while we have the light,
Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
let's mosey on down to, the pond. You know the one. The one with the name and the thing. We'll see if there's a moose down there, because we were not fortunate enough to have a moose spawn right on our doorstep. And as I was advised earlier in this stream, uh, it is the opinion of the panel that a campfire will not stop a moose. So if we happen to find one, that is not a tactic we will deploy. That looks like yeah, it's a deer carcass. That's something we can catch on the way back. Is that, hmm. Oh, hang on, nope, that's a human carcass and a deer carcass. But does it mean double the crow feathers? It sure doesn't. Or maybe it does. 4? Oh no, that's part of the deer carcass. All right, never mind. A tinder plug? Really, Carl Bob? You disappoint me. But more crow feathers, which means we should be able to make a handful more arrows. And we have another birch sapling curing back there, which means more arrow shafts eventually. If I'd been less stupid, I'd have been dropping that intermittently as we went, but that requires paying attention, and I'm not always the best at that. As you might have surmised by us getting snuck up on by a bear in the middle of the muskeg. All right, we'll be good for firewood again here pretty shortly. Now I also know there is another there's a bear cave by the pond with the name and the thing. Could we have 2 bears in this zone? I mean, there's no reason we couldn't. We're looking. Yep, sure enough. There it is. Right over there between those 2 trees. Which is not the sight I wanted to see. Neither is this sudden snowfall. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pop in real quick, and there's even a wolf over there. A wolf that is running from the bear. That is an intelligent wolf, let me tell you. So we will make our way ever so surreptitiously to the hunter blind, see if there's anything worthwhile in there. A few more shroomies, the deer carcass, and the any cattails here on the pond are probably gonna have to wait. Unless... Where did bear? Where is bear? Bear is there. There's another bow. We will remain in snack mode. Flare, lovely. We will definitely take that. Tools, don't need. Whetstone, could need. Book, another arrow, nice. A 46% bow. Oh, and painkillers. Do we go bear hunting again? Sun's going down. Snow's coming down. And Astrid is tired. And actual shelter is questionable. I'm gonna say I would prefer to go bear hunting back by trappers. Because there we can take a pot shot at any Ursine interlopers. And if we need to, pop into the cottage. Here, all we would have for cover is the hunter blind and maybe a campfire if we were able to get one down quickly enough. But then the combination of the light, the weather, and Astrid's fatigue, I think we're going to have discretion be the better part of valor. We're going to head back. We will, well, I say we will. Yeah, let's grab the deer carcass on the way back. The one that also had the human carcass right next to it. Because that'll get us some more venison, which we can eat freely. It'll also put a little stank on us, but if we come back the right direction, we should be able to get two trappers before the neighborhood bear takes notice of us. I say should, of course. Maybe he's a bear with a particularly good nose. You know, the fact he was able to, well, he just came right up on us while we were harvesting the deer in the little in that barn across from trappers suggests its nose is in fact functioning. It doesn't have a cold or the sniffles even. So we would do well to be cautious. Okay. Okay, so moose. Ooh, is that a maple sapling I see? No, it's probably a limb, but that is a birch sapling I see. And it does look like the weather is about to turn on us. Sure enough. And that was not a maple sapling I saw, that was just a limb. Okay, well, can't say I'm a fan of this, but, you know. You guys gotta make do, I suppose. Now is not the time, Astrid. It's... let's just keep things moving. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, well, our visibility is gone to crap, and I am not 100% sure where we are. So the best thing we can do right now, stay out of the wind as much as possible. And if we keep these rocks, I mean, I'm stretching a little here. If we keep these rocks on our right, at some point we should either come across a cave or, a clearing that will get us to trappers. Astrid. Oh, there go the two bandages we found, but they went to a good cause at least. Oh, well, there's a cave. Yep, that is the cave I thought we would find. Lovely.
I feel numb.
Master, you have 2 up arrows. How are you possibly feeling numb? Okay. Oh, right. It just occurs to me. We have a storm lantern now. Oh, right. Even better, how about we actually fill the thing? That would make it even more usable. How wild is that? Excellent. Okay. Now we are not going to Mountain Town. We still have far more to do here in Lac Mystère. But for now, we can at least go through, see if there's any quality loot about. I would definitely take a revolver right about now. I don't know about. Okay, coal. We'll get that on the comeback. Oh, a hydrate. Okay, thank you, Hadji. All right, Bill. There we go. Streamer hydrated. And you know what? Because I'm feeling generous, we will also hydrate Astrid. There we go. Hello? What? Why for did you do that, game? That was very strange. Okay. Anywho's be. Uh, oh, Zach, welcome in. Good to see you. Hang on. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a proper introduction. We've I get my fingers to do the thing they're supposed to do. Hey, hey, awesome. Welcome, sir. Pleasure to see you. Things are going um surprisingly well. Um, we got caught in a blizzard in good old Mystery Lake, so managed to stumble and fumble my way to the transition cave to Mountain Town. So we're no, we were we got out of Forlorn Muskeg after a vigorous round of forging. Thanks to the heavy hammer spawning at the forge, bailing us out. So we made a buttload of arrowheads. So now we got a couple birch saplings curing back at Trappers. Yeah, we're trying to power through at least one more personal best before Save Again happens. And I know it's only Stalker, and it's. But hey, this is me. I only started playing Stalker. Okay, no wait, it's December, you fool. Okay, so I only started playing Stalker like early last month, and because I'm an idiot, less than a week after I did that, I decided to give No Go a try. You can imagine how well that went. You're grinding Stalker Run to get all skills to level 5. Nice! How close are you? Because like the clock is very much ticking to get any achievements done before what is it? Uh, Monday morning Pacific time. Actually, that's a good question. How close am I to? Okay, this tells me we are on day 18. So we are on course. So I'm gonna stream this at least a couple more times before Monday. So we should be able to clear a personal best without too much effort. Everything level 5 except fishing, repair, and fire, which are 4. Okay, so yeah, you're very much. I say you're very much there, but also repair. Man, mending just takes a dog's age, even with the skill books. So I mean, I don't want to call any shots here, but that will. It would not surprise me if that was the one that took the longest. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Zach. I appreciate that. I saw your video on what we might expect on the upcoming update. It's really good stuff. I also watched through what was it, all 6 hours of your video on how to set up a good stalker run. I don't know that I'm actually using any of the information because it probably just dripped out of my brain the second I went in, but I really appreciate the videos you make for every level, and not just going for the hardest of the hardcore.
Oh, rust suit, I'm gonna faint.
Astrid, we're going to take care of you. Just need you to get back to the entrance, and then we'll get you a big old nap. Okay, there's the Carl Bob who gave us exactly nothing, so we know we're on the right track. So we will go ahead and grab the coal. If for
Walk with this much gear.
Astrid, less chat, more walk. And maybe I'm not entirely sure of the mechanic. Maybe this can goose it into the respawn cycle. You did the levels to 5 on Pilgrim Tuna? Hey, honestly, that was my intention. I didn't exactly make it there, but that was what I wanted it to do at some point. And you know what? If people honestly, if people want to play Pilgrim, if I can word correctly, good for them. You know, as the popular saying goes, the only wrong way to play the Long Dark is not to play the Long Dark. All right. Can we put a bedroll there? Excellent. I'd be intrigued if they increase the vocalization the longer the runs get. You think it would happen? People are not meant to be utterly alone. Or I wonder if it might actually go the opposite way. If like they get more sullen and withdrawn because they know there's no point in them talking because there's no one out there. Or again, yeah, maybe they act out. Maybe they act out because they know there's no one out there. So they might as well get nuts. Okay. Yeah, you're just staring at a fishing hole for this point. 12 hour. Oh, 12 hours. 12-hour fishing sessions do sound like a lot. Okay. Let's see if we can get 6 hours in here without doing anything too silly. Tuna did all the achievements in one long pilgrim run, and you were really bored by the end. Did you get 500 days on that too, or did it even take you that long? Because it sounds like 500 days is like the white whale, especially for like people who were that close to it, with this much time pressure on. Gotta go. See y'all later. Enjoy the last pre-DLC weekend. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Zach. It's great to see you, and you are welcome here anytime. We just kind of chill and hang out here, and if we're not playing the Long Dark, we're playing other ridiculous little indie games. People start talking to themselves just to hear a human voice, start behaving erratically. We're driven by our need for social interaction. Well, or maybe. Oh, what? Okay, this is just a byproduct of me playing Vampire the Survivor Masquerade too much. But what if they started hearing those inner voices? What if? Yeah, I'm thinking of the Malkavians in Bloodlines. But again, that's probably a reference no one here gets, and that's fine. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a game from 2004, so there's no reason anyone here should be familiar with it. Think fishing was you actually got mending really quick. Interesting. That's the one I always hear people complaining about. The last achievement was 500 days. Has 150 days left. Nothing to do but really to do but live. Okay. Yeah, I can see how that would very much feel like a grind. I think we can do better than just eating cold tomato soup. Okay. We are close-ish to daylight. We'll try 4 hours. Yeah, because imagine once you clear everything but 500 days, I think you pretty much have to make your own motivation because that's a lot. That's a long way to go, and then to see you still have 150 days left. Yeesh. Okay. Yep. Yep. It was right there the whole time. Oh, stick. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's a deer over there, so suggest the bear isn't back in the neighborhood just yet. Should give us a clear shot back to trappers. As they start cracking up a cruel experiment, how Comparison: how babies develop if they have regular social interaction. The caretakers do not talk to, cuddle, hell. Oh, was that the wire mother? I think I remember reading about that in Intro to Psych class. I think that might be the experiment you're referring to. But if it's not, feel free to correct me, Hedgie. Yeah, okay, yeah. That sounded familiar. All right, no. Okay, those are branches back there. We do not want them. What's this at? 35?
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what?
be able to carry this load for much
Good
longer.
enough. House is being decorated for Christmas, but Friendsgiving is tomorrow, so your dining room is Thanksgiving. Wow, you're rocking the double holiday look. That's a bold choice on your part, Tuna. Yeah, that is yeah, Tuna, it is messed up. The just the absolute. I mean, I don't want to use the word evil lightly, but I mean it's given how fast and loose uh, researchers have played with medical ethics in the past. I mean, it's not hard to come to that conclusion. Is there anything hiding back there? There is not. And there was just a note down there. Okay. Do we have we do not have a torch. Well, that's on me. This fire striker is butts anyway, so we might as well use that. If they give you crap for putting up Christmas stuff, you'll have an aneurysm. All right. Hey, you know what? You're you're giving two parts of your house over to two separate holidays. You're inviting people into your home. If they don't like it, they can go have their own loner giving, and leave your household to people who can appreciate the effort you put in. And we're going to drop, not full in the knowledge that you cannot place meat directly from the menu. They justified by saying the babies had all their physical needs met, their emotional and social. They wanted to quantify how important those were. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they had their justification, ghoulish as it sounds. Okay. Okay. Is there anything more we can whip up here? There is not. Definitely don't need any of that. That's probably going to finish first, and it is. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Venison slabs for breakfast. Breakfast, oh champions. Now, we are a little short on water. So let's fix that. Also going to need just a touch more firewood. There we go. Okay, let me just drop those. We don't need to be lugging around. Oh, we definitely don't need to be lugging around 16 pieces of coal either. Goodness. There we go. That'll lighten Astrid's load considerably. I'll go ahead and put that gunsmithing book in there too. Alright. That's going to take a while. There we go. Close enough. Okay. While we're doing that, let's grab our arrow shafts, our arrow heads, and our feathers. We don't have a multiple of 3, unfortunately. And I think that's what we need to make arrows. But let me just check. Oh, we do. We have a multiple. We actually have 24. Oh, that's right. I picked up some on my own. Okay, so we can actually make eight. Eight? Yeah, we can make 8 arrows. Lovely. And it's going to take 1.12 hours each. That feels like a lot. An hour until boiled. Okay, that has an hour on it. Okay, let's start by making an arrow. Separate line between research and torture. You took the psych classes through AbPsych. Oh, okay. Those are the ones that really got disturbing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I did. Yeah, we're rocking. We had like almost a dozen arrow shafts. There we go. Yeah, I collected all the birch saplings in Broken Railroad, and I had those curing. So I came in here with a dozen arrow shafts ready to rumble. Okay, that is gonna need more. Uh, Actually, we have sticks on us, don't we? We sure do. There we go. Let's see if we can squeeze in 2 arrows. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, so making shafts, no archery experience. Making arrows, yes, that makes sense. And I guess making a bow also boosts up your archery XP. All right, simple tools and 2 more. And we're just making a silly amount of water, but we can just leave that behind. Or I can just let it burn off, because, why not? Planning? Me? Who needs that? It's fine. We're warm. And we got 4¼ liters. You just set up more to make it? Okay, well. Like I said, planning? Who needs it? Okay, so how many more can we make? 3 more. And we should have enough light for that. Maybe? Okay, we got it through it. Okay, there we go. What? Oh. Again, with the birch saplings. We have 3 arrow shafts. We'll stick there. We still have 16 arrowheads, so we got lots of room there, but now we have 10, 11 arrows, which is fantastic. We also have 1 too many bows. So you can go in there. Anything else we need? We cooked up all of those. Yeah, there's no sun up, so it's too dark to repair. Actually, that's another arrow. Okay, well that arrow is going to break the next time we use it. So just drop the sapling. Drop the sapling, you dippity doo dah. They keep saying, "Oh, we're trying to inculcate good habits," and then they keep just embarrassing myself in front of everyone. There we go. And despite my little whoopsie doodle there, we still have 3.5 liters of water, which is just fine. We'll give Astrid a solid 9 hours, and are we going to wake up to a blizzard? No. Okay then. It's going to still be dark. So, yeah, thirst going much faster than water. I imagine that's by design. There. Past time. I just. How are we? I can take a 1 hour nap. There. Don't tell me I'm not tired. I'll tell you when I'm not tired enough, game. Good grief. Okay. This is the start of day 20. We only have to survive. Wait, our personal best so far, day 25. Our skills are okay. Somehow we're up to revolver 2, despite never even touching a revolver so far in this run. Okay, and then we're wearing all the things we should be wearing. How are our boots? 97. Our gauntlets could use a little repair. All right. Wow, it's 12:45. Goodness, I'm well past my time. But yeah, we're gonna come back. All right, folks. Anyone who wants to check in tomorrow, please be advised. Due to the U.S. and the Netherlands playing in the World Cup at 11 p.m. my time, um, that clashes with my normal streaming schedule. So I am still going to stream, but I am going to stream a fair bit earlier, at least like 3-4 hours earlier. I will I will make an announcement of that on Twitter, twitter.com/trooperberry, in case anyone is still on the Hellbird app site. But yeah, and then Sunday will be the normal streaming time, 9 p.m. to midnight here. Adjust for your local time as you need. But that's going to be it for tonight. I feel good about where we are game-wise. We should be able to make that personal best and then some. And then Monday is only 3 days away. It'll be Tuesday for me because Monday morning Vancouver time, but still, it is not that far off. So friends, get your achievements and your feats and your whatnots in while you can. But last thing we do tonight, as always, let's find someone else to raid. And we can pass the love on from all you fantastic people. Thank you to Hevji, to Mouse, to Sai, to Zach coming in. It was a delight to see him. Killer Tuna, hope the decoration still goes well. Thanks to Will and Daunt for coming in early on in the stream. And those of you who didn't chat up, but you're out there lurking, I appreciate you too. You are the people who help make the stream dream happen. So let's see who is out there and who we can raid. Let's see. Nougat is playing Fallout New Vegas. Wendy's still doing her tournament run. AV is doing a Traveler. Uh, Helga's streaming a regular Interloper run. PT is doing more Nope Goa. Hey, my pleasure, Tuna. And thank you, Mouse. You as well. Actually, you know what? I've never rated Helga. Yeah, let me make sure she is gonna stay on for long enough for us to get there. You know, she's been going for almost 5 hours. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go raid Helga. What is it? Helga Dhar. All right, there we are. So, folks, if you can stick around through the raid, I would greatly appreciate it. And then once we're there, you go off wherever it is you want to go. Feel free. But thank you all again for coming out tonight. I appreciate you all spending your time here. And yes, it will be on early tomorrow and then normal time on Sunday. So have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great weekend if I don't see you before the end. And take care of yourselves and bye for now.